propel you, I feel like, towards making that first impression. Towards, you know what? I see it as all the time on the second day in the same food aisle trying to get them motherfucking apples on a Tuesday every single week. You know what? I'm gonna go over there and fucking try to give me some apples today. But while I'm reaching, I'm gonna look at her and see if she's reaching too at the same time. Then I'm gonna go ahead, try to put my little 2 cents in there. Oh, you like green apples too? Me too. That's my favorite. He's having a hard time approaching females, and he wanted my advice on how to go about seeing, because this day and age, everybody on these dating apps, Facebook dating, Tinder, Bumble, whatever the hell you get, everybody on these dating apps. But he wanted to actually, he's like, man, should I meet at a grocery store? Should I meet at the gym? I want to really look and try to find, me a nice lady. Like, I don't want to find the generic way on all these social media apps. I want to actually, go up to her and have a good conversation. But I'm, a little nervous. I don't really know how. How would you help my mans out, man? What would your advice be to him?
Okay. You got to find that common place, okay? Wherever you go, that's regularly, like throughout your week, okay? You got a routine. Everybody got a routine. You got to find that common place where you regularly attend, because women, right? I don't like to generalize things like that, but women, they like routines. They like structure. They like game plans. You know what I'm saying? They just not going to wing it like we do. You know what I'm saying? Because naturally, we aren't structured and have our stuff like in order like women do. Women like that, you know what I'm saying? That turns a woman on, you know what I'm saying? So already they looking for that. Dude, he got his stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Like credit score, haircut, is his shoes dirty? Like is his nails dirty? Like I'm for real. They looking at all that. They checking.
So you telling him so he got to be prepared. So before he's going here, before y'all young men out here, before you go hit step, make sure
have your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your teeth is flossed, your teeth is brushed. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Like you gotta have your stuff together. Now I'm not saying you gotta go out there and buy designer. I'm not a designer kind of person. You know what I'm saying?
Don't waste your money.
I'm not. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have your stuff together, smelling good, looking good, feel good, and like you said earlier, you're gonna play good. You know what I'm saying?
So when you go approach her,
right? You know what I'm saying? Have your stuff together, right? That's first.
Okay.
Second, the common place. Whatever you do regularly, like on a common level throughout that day or throughout that week. You know what I'm saying? If you go into the gym 4 to 5 times a week, that's a great common area. You know what I'm saying? That's a great common place. However, the timing of that, okay, it can't be while she like running on the treadmill or she doing something.
Can I talk to you?
Yeah, like nah, man.
Look at you, man. I'm in the middle.
Like stop it. You know what I'm saying? Catch her while she on her break. Catch her as she's coming in. You know what I'm saying? Or as she is exiting. You know, if she needs a spot. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that.
Hey, while she squat under the squat rack. Hey,
that I wouldn't do. Not the squat rack.
But I'm just saying, hey.
Yeah, not at the squat rack, because you look a little douchey. You know what I'm saying? You
look a spot over there. I can come help you out.
That ain't it. That ain't it. Not at all. But do it at a time where you feel that she can really see you for who you are, even if it's a short period of time, because people who don't know you, they don't want their time wasted. We can't get our time back.
So first impression is everything.
Right. First impression, that says it all. You can't do it again. Ain't no do-overs with that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So have your stuff together, do it in the common area. If it's not at the gym, maybe it's at the library. Somebody out here studying for their masters. Right. Or, they getting their stuff together. A lot of people are trying to get into real estate, so they might be at the library. If you do that on a weekly basis, if you go to a park,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
Store even.
Yeah, the routine. You might go on a Saturday morning, you know what I'm saying, at a certain time all the time, and you may see that same girl,
I keep going if I was you, but you got to work up the courage, man. At the end of the day, I feel like it come down to, it's kind of confidence. Like, you got to really, like when he said at the beginning, you have to make sure you're right. Because if you got, if you look good, you got, say you fresh today, got some nice shoes on, you know, got a nice shirt on, a new pair of shorts or whatever, you know, you're going to feel that confidence and you're going to have it oozing off of you because you, one, you know, you look good. And then two, shit, in the back of your head, you're like, man, okay, I'm going to approach her because I know I can afford to take her out on a date. I can afford to go ahead and show her a good time. My credit score, my life, you know, is in order. I got a good job. I got a stable job. So then, because this is just a first step. You got to think about if you make it to, you know, second base. You feel me? You make it to that second date, make it to that third date. Then, you know, you're going to really want to have value or bring value to the table.
Right.
You know, because at the end of the day, if you ain't bringing no value to the woman, then what you gonna do for you? Just like us as men, you want women to sometimes bring value and bring something to the table as well. You know, so you being confident in the things that you got going on will push you and propel you, I feel like, towards making that first impression.
Mm-hmm.
Towards, you know what? I see it as all the time on the second day in the same food aisle trying to get them motherfucking apples on a Tuesday every single week. You know what? I'm going to go over there and fucking try to give me some apples today. But while I'm reaching, I'm going to look at her and see if she's reaching too at the same time. Then I'm going to go ahead, you know, try to put my little 2 cents in there. Oh, you like green apples too? Me too. That's my favorite. You know, something I'm bullshitting. But, you know, however the situation going to work for you. But, you know, at the end of the day, even at the gym, like, shit, if you see the same girl at the gym, have that confidence about you, you know, maybe wear your best gym clothes that day. You know, make sure you look all right, you know, do some bench press that day. Do a little couple curls, you feel me? Curls for the girls. Right. You ain't go over there, you know, I've seen you working out. Do you work out a lot? Do you work out often? Think of that first line, because once you rehearse that first line in your head and you go approach her, you're going to be all right, man.
Right. Now, you know, just to critique a little bit, you got to be prepared. Again, going back to what I was saying earlier, structure, having a plan. Women like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you take it upon yourself when you do approach her, already have it mapped out what you're going to say. So you've been paying attention to her. You seeing what she's been doing. You seeing her routine. Go and approach her like you know that already, because you've been studying her. You know what I'm saying? Right. If she normally come in, if she go to the bathroom, make sure she looking good. Then after she go to the bathroom, she go to that treadmill or Stairmaster. You know what I'm saying? Already be there. You know what I'm saying? And you've been studying. You already know. You gonna be, and she come over, you be like, oh, okay, you got your little 10-minute workout going on. I see you. I know you're going to do your little 10-minute warm up. You stretching with the quad pulls, knee tucks, shoulder rolls. And then she like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? She might be a little hesitant on that, but at the same time,
just don't be too aggressive.
Right. Then you got the time to correct it. So you be like, no, let's just I see you in here. I know you see me in here. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I see you, see me, see you.
Right. You know, put it out there to let them know, like, look, I noticed you. Right. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to know if they being noticed. It's just how you go about it. You know what I'm saying? Speak with a soft tongue. Don't be too aggressive. Right. Just let them know, like,
let it come to you almost. You know, at the end of the day, once you break the ice, once you initially say that first thing, you're gonna understand and know whether or not it's gonna go right or it's gonna go left.
Yeah.
Because that first word, she might look at your ass. Yeah, I see you in here all the time doing that one. You've been doing it wrong for. You know, like don't go over there on some crazy shit. Like go over there calm, cool, collected. Rehearse your lines in your head so that way when you do say that first thing, you know, it's gonna go well for you.
Yeah, man. Just make it light humor. Women love to laugh, and they love a guy. If you can
make a woman laugh,
that can make them laugh.
Something gonna drop, and there ain't no pennies and nickels.
Oh man, he's gotta relax a little bit. We gotta get some disclaimer going on.
Drop, man.
But for real,
I ain't say nothing, man. My bad.
Drop a little light humor, like, hey, you know, okay, you over here, you got the quad extensions, 4 sets of 12, huh? With a minute of rest, you know. And you like, oh, you been watching me? Yeah, I've been watching you. Somebody who I like to look at. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just want you to notice that I've been noticing. Right. You know? Just a little light humor.
Something light. You know, she might slap you for that, but, you know, hey. You been watching.
Hey, what you watching? The stuff works for me. Past tense. Past tense.
Hey, I did not walk him into that. He walked himself into that. I ain't really say nothing. You know. But he said in the past, though. In the past, it didn't work for him. So, hey, you heard him. Yeah. Hey, it works. Right. So, man, for my advice to you, man, for the person in question, at the end of the day, make sure you're ready for what you're trying to get yourself into. So make sure you're prepared, got everything in order. Because that's the thing, man. Don't be going up to these women knowing that your ass just don't got your stuff together. You don't got no job. You don't got no car. Bring something to the table, man.
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
Bring something to the table, fellas. As men, hey, we providers. We hold it down. You got to show her.
You got to check the boxes. Yes. You got to check the boxes.
Just like you want her to check some of your boxes, you better be checking.
You got to.
That's facts.